Hi everybody, welcome to another edition of Inside the Leaderboard. I'm Sean Woodland with Tommy Marquez. The Masters Online Qualifier is now behind us, and we know the athletes who will be representing their age divisions at the CrossFit Games. And the Online Qualifier is still relatively new, but we have had the Masters competition for quite a while, and that gives us a chance to really now start comparing some data.
Yeah, absolutely. And anytime you add some more tests to the overall CrossFit Games season, it gives us more opportunities to compare to past competitions where we might have seen a similar workout pop up.
Yeah, we tested the 1-rep max snatch in the Online Qualifier, and that's something we've actually done before too in a competitive setting with the Masters.
Yeah, back in 2012 at the Masters competition at the Games, we did a Snatch Ladder, essentially a 1-rep max snatch test. This year we see it come back up again with one of the Masters Qualifier workouts. A slightly different format, but still some impressive numbers nonetheless. Looking at the men, every single age division improved in terms of the top snatch from their division. And even we saw some impressive movements like Tim Anderson. He was a Masters champ back in 2012. He improved this year. He's moved up to the 60-plus division, hit a snatch of 182 pounds, which beats out his 165-pound snatch 3 years ago when he was in a younger division. So it's not just new guys coming in, stepping up to the plate and killing these barbells. It's actually guys that we've seen compete before, still progress as they age and even as they move age divisions. On the women's side, we see some really impressive stuff. That 50 to 54 division, there's something in the water with them because back in 2012, the top snatch from that division matched the top snatch from the division below it. This year, they didn't just match it, but they beat it. There was a 145-pound snatch in that division, as opposed to the 45 to 49. The top snatch there was only 143. Still impressive, but those girls are really killing it when it comes to the snatch.
So this is only the second year we've had the Online Qualifier, but last year, how good of a predictor was the Online Qualifier for success at the CrossFit Games?
It's only been 1 year, but it was a great predictor last year. So 7 of the 10 athletes who won the Masters Qualifier last year went on to win at the CrossFit Games. So 9 of those athletes either finished first or second. Only one athlete out of the entire 10 missed the podium. That was Amy Mandelbaum, who finished 5th. But looking at the men's side, there's 4 of the 5 Masters Qualifiers champs went on to win. For the sake of the conversation, we're including Steve Hamming in this. He actually finished 2nd in the Masters Qualifier, but Gordon McKinnon, who finished 1st, pulled out early, so Steve went into the competition at the Games as the #1 contender and followed suit by winning. On the women's side, we had 3 of 5. Like I said, Amy Mandelbaum finished 5th. She was the only athlete not to finish 1st or 2nd, but still, 7 out of 10 is a pretty good indicator. If you won your Masters Qualifier, you should be happy.
And we saw some pretty dominant performances this year in the Online Qualifier, some very recognizable names at the top of the leaderboard, and we are really gearing up for, I think, what could be probably the most exciting year we've had in the Masters competition.
Absolutely. I'd be prepared for another landmark year for the Masters competition. You talk about Bill Grundler finally stepping up to the plate. We'll get to see the Wolverine compete in Carson. You have Masters champ Tim Anderson, first time back to the game since 2012. Hopefully Gordon McKinnon stays healthy. We'll see him back at the Games, and a host of new female athletes trying to take the crown, with girls like Mary Beth Listheim missing. And I mean, this is really an opportunity for us to see how progressive this competition has got. We saw the 1-rep max snatch numbers go up. That means that the loading and the rep schemes for your everyday type workouts are going to go up as well. So I'm excited for some really cool and aggressive programming for these Masters at the Games.
Can't wait to see it all go down in Carson. That's Inside the Leaderboard. For Tommy Marquez, I'm Sean Woodland. We'll see you guys next time.